The people of Wisconsin are going to fire your radical Democrat governor of proud, hardworking American patriots. That's you. 3 months from now, the people of Wisconsin are going to fire your radical Democrat governor, Tony Evers. Tony Evers. He's a real beauty. And you're going to send Tim Michels, an incredible success story, Tim Michels to the governor's mansion, and you're going to reelect the amazing Ron Johnson, so respected. Great people. And you got others, you know that. We're going to elect an incredible slate of America First Republicans up and down the ballot, and we are going to end crazy Nancy Pelosi. What the hell? What was she doing in Taiwan? Oh, she was China's dream. She gave them an excuse. They've been looking for that excuse she gave her. Everything she touches turns to you know what. 2 failed impeachments, remember that too? This has been an exceptional week for the America First movement, exceptional. You probably saw that the Trump-endorsed candidates, Blake Masters easily won nomination for the U.S. Senate in Arizona. Carrie Lake won the nomination for Arizona governor. Tudor Dixon won the nomination for Michigan governor. John Gibbs, great guy, defeated Rhino Congressman Peter Meijer. Peter Meijer, he spells it a little different than other people. He is a little different right now. He's not so different, though, because he lost. This week, we're 45 wins and no losses. Is that good? Mitch McConnell got taken for a ride by Joe Manchin and the group, and the great people of West Virginia, where I won by like 45 points or something, have been seriously hurt by these political antics. Joe Manchin has totally sold out West Virginia. What he's done to that state is disgraceful. And I told the old broken crow, Mitch McConnell, that this was going to happen. I said, it's going to happen to you, Mitch. It's going to happen to you. We created 7 million new jobs, the lowest unemployment. We had the best numbers of any administration ever in our history for African Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans, women, men, young people without college diplomas, without high school diplomas, with PhDs from MIT, Harvard, the Wharton School of Finance. We had everybody covered, everybody covered. We had a record 164 million people working. The Wisconsin Supreme Court, I give such credit to them, ruled that the widespread use of ballot drop boxes across the state is totally illegal. So you know what that means? That means they were obviously illegal in the 2020 election. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of votes, and we were right there. We won this thing by a lot. We won this state by a lot. Just as I've said all along, the use of these unmanned, unsecured drop boxes was never authorized by the state legislature. By law, it has to be. Was never. They never got approval. But partisan radical Democrat officials simply took all those hundreds of thousands of votes. They took them anyway. They just had something happen in Arizona, as you saw. They ran out of ballots, but not for Democrats, for Republicans. They ran out of ballots almost immediately as the election was starting. They said, I'm sorry, we no longer have ballots for Republicans. We only have them. Now think of this. How did they get away with this one? But Carrie Lake and Blake, they won it. Blake Masters, he's going to be great. They won it anyway. But how would you like to have that? Right at the beginning, I'm sorry, we have no longer, we just don't have, I'm sorry, we have no longer any Republican ballots. Democrats come right ahead. And then they say the elections are honest. We are also like a third world country when it comes to elections. As the Wisconsin Supreme Court said in its decision, if the right to vote is to have any meaning at all, elections must be conducted according to law. Another one of the highest Priorities for the Republican Congress will be to stop left-wing censorship and restore free speech in America. We don't have free speech. We don't have it. And by the way, go out now and sign up for Truth Social. We're getting the word out. It's amazing. It's hot, and it's much, much, much better than Twitter. Twitter's suffering greatly lately. Do you notice that? Isn't that too bad? The radical left Democrat Party is not a 50% party within our country. They're against God, guns, oil, law enforcement, voter ID, tax cuts, regulation cuts, the Constitution. They're against our founding fathers. But actually, other than that, they're quite nice, aren't they? The way they win is to cheat in elections. I really believe that. They cheat in elections. They're professionals. If they devoted that genius to fighting for us against foreign countries, we wouldn't be ripped off by every country in the world. Everywhere the Republican Party has the chance, we must pass critical election integrity reforms, including universal voter ID, citizenship confirmation. Can you believe that? We want to prove that you're a citizen. They don't want to allow that. We want to get rid of fake drop boxes. They're a fake. You know, if you're a citizen and you want to contribute to your local congressman or senator, if you as a husband and wife give more than $5,600, they put you in jail. And yet, Zuckerbucks gave 500, I guess, million. 417 they have no idea. But think of it. If you give $200 too much, they put you in jail. This guy gave, they say, $417 million. Zuckerberg. No, but how sick is it? And that money's being spread all over the place. It's a disgrace. And it's focused on Democrat areas. You know, they put a little bit in Republican areas so they could say we did both, but they didn't. It's a disgrace. No private money pouring into local election offices should be allowed. And ultimately, we need same-day voting with only paper ballots. That's what we need. This is the year we're going to take back the House. We're going to take back the Senate, and we're going to take back America. And in 2024, most importantly, we are going to take back our magnificent White House. We're going to take it back. But first, we have to secure a massive victory for Tim Michels in this primary. So go get your friends, go get your family, and go get out to vote. That's going to be a very important election. So, Tim, good luck, right? Go and get them. Together, we will fight for more jobs for Wisconsin families, fair trade for Wisconsin workers, and more Wisconsin factories forging more products stamped with that beautiful phrase, made in the USA. We will shut down Biden's border disaster, reinstitute our strong Remain in Mexico policy, strengthen the patriots of ICE and Border Patrol. We will again end catch and release, one of the dumbest programs ever. We will end chain migration. We will end the visa lottery, and we will clamp down on illegal immigration, just like we did less than 2 years ago when we set record lows on illegal immigration. Never forget, everything this corrupt establishment is doing to me is all about preserving their power and control over the American people, you. They want to damage me in any form so I can no longer represent the hardworking citizens of our country. And based on the poll numbers, they're going to have to start doing it because we're leading everybody, Republicans and Democrats. So I guess that's their only option. And the fake news media, these people right back there, a lot of them, is totally complicit in what's happening. If I renounce my beliefs, if I agreed to stay silent, if I stayed home, or if I stayed in my basement like Joe Biden did, the persecution would stop immediately. That's what they want me to do, and it would all be very nice. I'd have a very nice life. But I can't do that, and I will not do that because I love our country and the people of our country. I love them so much. And I'm not doing this for me because I had a very good and luxurious life before entering the wonderful world of politics. I'm doing this for you, and it's my honor to do it. Because if I don't do it, I believe our nation is doomed to become another Venezuela or become another Soviet Union or become a very large-scale version of Cuba where all is lost and there is no hope whatsoever. No matter how big or powerful the corrupt radicals we are fighting against may be, you must never forget this nation does not belong to them. This nation belongs to you. Belongs to you. This is your home. This is your heritage. And our American liberty is your God-given right. From Madison till Milwaukee, from Janesville to Green Bay, from Kenosha to right here in Waukesha, we inherit the legacy of Wisconsin patriots who braved incredible dangers to carve out life in a vast and wild but wonderful frontier. We stand on the shoulders of American giants who crossed the oceans, explored the continent, settled the Great Plains, won the Wild West, laid down the railroads, raised up the incredible, beautiful, great skyscrapers, conquered the skies, fought 2 world wars and won, defeated fascism and communism, mastered spaceflight, and made America into the single greatest nation in the history of the world. Appropriate or not, I'll say it, it's a disgrace what they're doing. How stupid is it? No teacher should ever be allowed to teach transgender to our children without parental consent. What they're doing to your children, essentially behind your back, is crazy. It's hard to believe, when you're up here and you're doing this and you're looking at different notes and you're going and, who would think that we'd be talking about this? Let's say 10 years ago, 6, 7 years ago. Who would ever believe we're even talking about this? We will make America powerful again. We will make America wealthy again. We will make America strong again. We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again. Thank you, Wisconsin. Thank you very much.